It's how legends are made. This is how.
Salute. Good evening. Salute to everybody. Listen, shout out to the chat, man. Let's start this New Year's off correctly. New York Nikki, salute. Appreciate you for everything you do. V79, appreciate you. Listen, we got a good one in store for y'all. Please do me a favor. Go grab yourself some snacks. Grab yourself some refreshments. This is going to definitely be a good one. Long awaited. We finally got one of my favorite content creators on the platform. I'm going to let you hear her story. Let her share her journey with y'all. We're going to definitely get in her business, y'all. On that note, listen, let me give her a warm welcome. This is somebody that I've been around for some time now. And like I said, I'm a big fan. A lot of y'all don't understand that, when it comes to this content creating thing, you become a fan of people that you are following or you're doing content with. So, she's one of the ones that definitely became a huge fan early on, and definitely so proud of her. Without further ado, let me introduce y'all to TiTi The Oracle. Let me make sure I pull her up directly. TiTi, what's good? What's
Hello, good evening.
What's good? Let the people know who you are. Let the people, before we get into them, just give them a gist of you.
Okay, well, my name is TiTi The Mystic Oracle. I am born and raised in New York City. I've been here all my life. I've been a content creator on YouTube for the past couple of years, but I've been under this current channel for about going on 2 years now. I'm also a podcaster, a chef, a mom, all around good person. But tonight I'm introducing y'all to myself as being a person who operates very heavily in the spiritual guided field. I do spiritual coaching, energy reading, and healing, as well as helping people along the course of their journey. So that's just me in a nutshell.
All right, let me get you. Listen, for you, I had to jot this down because it's so much in store with the things that you do as far as content, as far as the person that you are. A lot of them don't know, like I know, some of your journey, some of the things that you do well, that you're phenomenal at, and they might want to reach out to you for some features and so on and so forth. So tonight, this ain't just an interview. This is a frequency check. We're featuring someone who has created a true safe space online, a place for real talk, grounding, music, therapy, and positive energy. No fear, no chaos, just alignment. All right, let's get into this. So, TiTi, for those that are meeting you for the first time, who is TiTi The Oracle?
Well, first things first, I'm a woman. I'm a child of the Most High, first and foremost, before anything else. Following that, I am a mother. I am a daughter. I am a friend. I am a healer. I am a person that truly just wants to see people grow and elevate. And I feel like in helping people, I help myself and vice versa. So that's really the core of what I feel my existence is.
Okay. This is gonna be a kind of bizarre question, but it's necessary. What was happening in your life when you decided to step into the spiritual lane publicly?
Okay, so my journey began honestly when I was 5. I was baptized at 5 years old. Going forward into the future, as I began growing and elevating, and a lot of different tragedies happened in my life. The first major one being that of when I lost my mom to taking her own life, unfortunately. And it was at that point where, like, I started questioning like what's happening here? Like there has to be more to life than just praying and hoping for the best. Like there has to be something deeper that we're doing here. So it really took me to do like some soul searching and just really learning about different perspectives of spirituality and realizing that I'm not a religious person. I believe heavily in relationships, even spiritually. And that's where it really all started. So I want to say that started like 2018 when that epiphany happened. And I want to say I really got grounded and dedicated to what I wanted to do in like 2020. Yeah, like around the pandemic. But I really started going harder like 2021, 2022. But when I find was no longer afraid to show this aspect of myself, what I've evolved into, I want to say that happened late 2023 into 2024.
Okay. Why was it important for you to create a safe space online?
Because I don't feel like we have a lot of safe spaces. I don't feel like we have a lot of places where people can be themselves and not have to fear being judged because of who they affiliate with or who they click up with. Like you want people to be able to be who they are so we can actually believe it. So that's why I felt like, I know we've had, some hiccups on my channel sometimes, but ultimately when people come to my channel, they can be who they are, judgment free. I don't let my people get disrespected. Once you're in my spaceship is what I call my channel, you're safe. Ain't nobody coming in there to mess with you, target you, anything you had going on in any other spaces, channels, whatever, you cannot bring that onto my channel. So I just feel like people are afraid to be who they want to be. And I want to help facilitate that energy with my channel and all the other things that I do in my practices and my commentary and all that stuff.
No doubt. Listen, let me take a brief intermission real quick. We got some celebrities in the chat, and I want to shout them out. They're like, shout out to DGR, man. DGR is one of the individuals, another person who we got to get him on the magazine, but someone who guided me early on in this thing called content creating. The intro guard, DGR, salute, man. Appreciate you for pulling up. Shout out to Elevator Mindset, introduced me to the sector, and I ran with it. Shout out to Trooper 69. That's the mod of all mods. That's the person that I turn to banners, fly, anything. Shout out to Trooper 69. Shout out to Nikki, New York Nikki. Phenomenal spirit person, all that other good stuff. I am one of the dopest mods out there. Shout out to Being Money, man. Listen, we really appreciate you. You are on your way. We see you. We look at the growth that you been through, and welcome back to the content creating realm. Shout out to Jane, man. Listen, I've learned so much about chickens and hens and all that other stuff. I'm going to get to all the shout outs for everybody personally right after this interview. I promise you. Plus, any questions y'all have for TiTi, y'all can drop it, and we'll I might even open up the phone line so they could call in and ask directly per se. But let's get on back to TiTi real quick. Okay, so was there a moment where you knew this is bigger than content, this is a calling?
Oh yeah, absolutely. When I finally put it out there of what I do, and people actually started reaching out to me and asking me questions, and I was able to not only just help them, but just guide them. Like when people really start saying like, what you've done has given me peace, or what you talk about has really helped me. And sometimes I'm still in shock about it, because it's like, I never thought in this aspect of the self that I'll be able to even do all of that. So when people say like, you really touched me and what you said really, affected me, and you hit it right on, like Miss Tanya, my girl down there, like she's one of the main people that really this past year that really kept me going, because even in the midst of me giving her, counseling, it was some things that I recognized about myself in the midst of that. So anytime a person can be like, you helped change my day, or you gave me a good outlook on life, I feel like that's God's work, and that's God working through me, and me that's when I realized it was just more than just me pressing the live button and just talking. You're actually having people pay attention to you and love on you and listen to you. So that's where it started for me.
No doubt. Do me a favor, y'all. Drop the little mystical ball in the chat for me for our great guest, man. Listen, drop the little mystical ball. Y'all got that emoji. Just drop it in there for. This is by far, like I said, I'm your partner, coach, whatever you want to consider me, but I am a fan first and foremost. Before I connect with any channel or anything like that, I become a fan of your content before I sure enough lock in and start sharing you out. So I really appreciate this moment. And you know, us little guys, the little platform finally getting, you know, some heavy hitters to show us some recognition, man. We appreciate it. All right. Now, let me make sure I get through this. The energy, intuition, and alignment segment. That's what we're gonna call this.
Okay.
How do you personally protect your energy before going live?
Oh, so that starts for me with like let me tell you something. It's a little process. So me, I deal very heavily in the book of Psalms. I'm now migrating over to work with the book of Corinthians. But I start there. I say a prayer, you know, I ground myself. I take some deep breaths, especially when it comes to this, like the spiritually based content. Now, I'm just going up there, just talking. It's just, okay, it's just regular. But when I really get grounded in what I'm supposed to do, I have to pray. I have to read something. I have to tell myself, you know, you got this, you know, God is with you, your ancestors with you. Like, I got to really put myself in the space of knowing that I'm being surrounded and protected, and have that be what I refer to as the faith of a mustard seed, knowing that no matter what, that there's something bigger than me that allows me to be who I am and work itself through me. So once I ground myself in that, I'm pretty good to go. You know, got my little prayer oils and things that I do. So it's a variety of things.
I ain't gonna lie. I stand in the mirror and kind of yell, and it's a whole routine that I do because I'm a shy person, believe it or not. So you know, I ramp myself up and amp myself up to come on these lives and so on and so forth. What role does intuition play in your daily decisions on and off of YouTube?
Oh God, it's a very heavy role, because honestly, what ended up happening last year particularly was there was a moment where I kind of shut out doing anything far as, like, for example, I had stopped consuming marijuana for a second because I wanted to have clear thinking and clear seeing. So I don't care if it's just me crossing the street. I don't care if it's me even being selective with who I take on as a client. Like, I have to follow my first mind. And in the past, I have not done that. So it's a very heavy influence on the decisions that I make, the conversations that I have, especially now, because now that you're really getting focused on building yourself up as a brand, and you're really having people, you serve them as like an example. Like, you don't want to tell them to do something that you're not willing to do. So intuition for me is first and foremost. I don't care if it's deciding what meal you're going to cook, whose house you're going to go to. Like, intuition is everywhere. Whether, even if it's you making certain low, you know, spiritual choices, you have to use your intuition before you engage into anything. So that's a big deal for me.
Okay. How do you know when your spirit is saying rest or push through?
Oh, I'm not getting out the bed. Like, when God let me tell you, when God don't want me to do nothing, when the Most High is like, I could try to resist all day. It'll be a thing like, oh, you think you're gonna get out the bed today? It'll literally be like pressure. It'll be like overly, like, you won't be able to do much of nothing. It's like, okay, didn't I tell you? So you're not gonna voluntarily do it? I'm gonna make you do it. So sometimes it'll even come down to where I may even, you know, have a cold or something. It's like, yeah, like, you need to refresh, you need to cleanse, you need to take care of yourself. Like, your body, especially, like, even with the intuition aspect, is gonna tell you what you need. So now I'm not being rebellious anymore. If I'm tired, I'm gonna rest. If I feel weak, I'm gonna ground. If I feel out of balance, I'm gonna meditate. So yeah, trust me, when the divine wants you to rest, you're gonna rest whether you want to or not.
Let me say this for all my coworkers that's watching this, right? Because I left work early. You know, it just came over me. I couldn't take it no more. I left. Then I took the day off. For all of them that's watching, like, oh, he don't look sick to me. Listen, I had to fight through and pull through, because this is much more than just me. When I do these shows, it is for really to get another channel out there in front of more people. I stopped trying to get myself monetized and started focusing on getting others to the bag, helping others get to the bag. And in that process, the numbers grew and all that other stuff. So all my fellow coworkers, you know, the ones that's going to kiss my ass and tell, hey, we seen Tip online. Listen, I'm still under the weather. I might not even come. It all depends on how I'm feeling, but I had to pull this off, y'all. So on that note, let me get on back to you. I know they're watching. They listen. Look at, you know, haters. All right. Yeah, man, they haters. Okay. Do you believe everyone has intuitive ability, or is it something that must be activated?
Oh no, I personally believe everybody has it. It's just some people will not act on it. They will not use it. And if you don't use a gift, you do end up losing it. But I do believe that I personally believe every person that is born with with specific gifts or a gift. And whether or not you activate it or have it activate within you, that's on you. But I personally feel like everybody has something that they are born with. I don't think there's anyone, like, it's impossible because we all come from the same creator. We all come from the same cosmic understanding. So I believe everybody has a gift, just not everybody acts on it, and not everybody uses it for the greater good. So, but yeah, I do believe everybody got it.
Let me make sure I answer Tasha. Tasha, listen, and this is for everybody. This is a place where we're networking right now. We're a bunch of content creators that came together to network. So yeah, absolutely, drop your chat. Matter of fact, if you don't know how to drop your link, just type the exclamation mark locked, and it'll drop your link for you. I want y'all to connect with each other and take, if nothing else you take from this channel, get you some new people. Come across some other content creators in another sector to really help you grow with your mission that you got going on. So yeah, absolutely. And this is for, like I said, feel free to drop your links. Whatever issues y'all have in the YouTube algorithm outside of this platform, I ain't got nothing to do with that. While you're here, your mission is to grow, get bigger, get stronger, and just put out dope content. All right. Back to TiTi real quick. Okay. What advice do you give to people who feel spiritually blocked or disconnected right now?
Okay, so when people feel that, first things first, they have to be mindful of first identifying where the source of that is coming from. So sometimes we can block ourselves, and sometimes other energies and people can serve as blockers, or their intentions can serve as blockers. So they have to use their discernment to understand what's causing the block. And if they don't know how to do it, I usually tap in with them. We do an energy-based reading, and we figure out what specifically is being blocked. Sometimes it can be the road to you being prosperous. It can be the road to you receiving love in your life. It could just be you healing. Because one main thing I like to focus on with people is healing, because sometimes that's required to remove and heal blockages and interferences. So sometimes it's just about you really looking at when it started, what the source of that is, and then we coming together and find a solution, because not everybody knows how to clear the block or how to cleanse themselves of that. So it really takes for you to be willing to be open to being honest, because again, sometimes you can be the block. It don't have to be other people or somebody throwing some negative thing. It could be you, and sometimes this requires you to really understand that truth and work through it. Don't work against it.
All right. Now, before we get into this next segment is something that shocked me about you. This next segment, I had no clue until DGR played you on one. I was like, oh, there it is. You are in the music realm, and we're gonna get to that in a minute. Let me play a brief song, from our community. Shout out to all of our content creators that send music over. We appreciate them. Harry Gina Net, to the Anthony Holmes, to the Boogie Towns, the Nityas, the Hustle Mans, the Zoe Maddens, the Stash Cashers. The list goes on and on and on. There's so many dope content creators that does music well. Whether you're producing it, whether you're just doing beats, whatever the case may be, if y'all send it over, I'm gonna promote it. Period. End of story. So this song was sent over to us. I love this song, and let's go on a quick intermission, real quick. Let me see. Here we go.
Creators tap in. It's more than content. It's community.
Are you locked? Mind right, heart clean. Same vision on the screen, same dream. If you grow, then I grow, that's the team. Are you locked in? Tell me what you mean. Are you locked in when the view's real low? Still posting, still showing up though. From the first upload to the next big win. Are you locked in? Yeah, we locked in. Started with a channel and a reason to speak. Wanna upload, no traction, still believe. Learn the craft, stay patient with the grind. Consistency loud when the numbers decline. No shortcuts, no fake flex talk. We teach, we learn, we build, we walk. If you stuck, we come and we support. Everybody eat when the message pure. It ain't luck, it's time and faith. Press record even on bad days. When the algorithm tests your skin, ask yourself, are you locked in? Mind right, heart clean. Same vision on the screen, same dream. If you grow, then I grow, that's the team. Are you locked in? Tell me what you mean. Are you locked in when the view's real low? Still posting, still showing up though. From the first upload to the next big win. Are you locked in? Yeah, we locked in, yeah. Different niches, same foundation. Education, motivation. No hate in the comment section. Only gems, only elevation. We don't gatekeep, we share the game. Teach the blueprint, say the name. If you serious, you in the mix. It's not viral, it's consistency, yeah. Locked in, every upload, locked in, every episode, locked in. Growth mindset, say it back, are you locked in, yeah? Are you locked in? Are you locked in? Long road, no rush, one step forward, still trust. From the grind to the breakthrough spin. YouTube family, yeah, we locked in. Are you locked in? This bigger than views. This purpose, this voice, this truth. From the question to the way we live. Are you locked in? Yeah, that's it. Creators.
Listen, on that note, man, listen. We're going to play some other song. But let's get to TiTi, man. TiTi, you have some awesome songs out there. You speak about music therapy. How does sound impact the spirit?
Well, music in itself is vibration and frequency. So once you understand how even your body responds to certain sounds or lyrics and everything, that's when you recognize just how powerful music is. For me, music was more of like a diary or a journal to talk about things in my past that I never really spoke on. So it became a tool for me to say, this is a free space. This is my journey. It's my story. And that's where, for me, it became therapeutic. It became my outlet because I don't want to go out in the street and do something stupid. I don't want to get on the internet and do anything stupid. So I'd rather it be where my story goes in song form in certain instances. But now I found a way to not just do it musically, but to also be comfortable sharing my story, even in me talking to my subscribers and my family and stuff, because it's like we have to have open transparency when you're in this realm of doing what I do. So, but music definitely does play a role in my comfortability within my identity, my trials, even my triumphs. So that's why music is important to me.
No doubt, no doubt. Is there a certain type of music or frequency you lean on when grounding yourself?
I love listening to 1111 frequencies or 432 megahertz. It really depends, but then I also look for specific sounds that focus on certain things. So if it's healing, if it's blocking out negativity, like I really look for the things and I go by how I feel when I listen to, because there's like thousands, hundreds of thousands of frequencies out there that you can listen to, but I go based off of what I pick up when I listen to it. So the most recent one I did listen to was a 777 frequency, and that was when we had our last portal day, which was actually on New Year's. So listening to that definitely helped me get in alignment and perspective. But when I want to listen to music, I'm a neo soul kind of girl, old school R&B kind of girl. But my range and most of the music that I do, when I need to get out, is always going to be hip hop. So
no doubt, gotta go to hip hop. Okay, have you seen real time emotional shifts in your community during lives because of music?
Yeah, I have. I've seen where people came in one way. If I played something, it made them feel at peace, or it may even be a song they ain't heard in a long time. But I do notice how their disposition and even how they type will be different. And then as they get comfortable in that alignment, in that sound, in that frequency, that's when everybody seems to be on the same page and there's no drama, there's no issues. The world is not a terrible place. But I have seen a shift. Yes, I have.
No doubt. This one, this one right here, honestly, I'll let you answer it first. What does healing look like when it's happening in real time on a live stream?
Ooh, I won't say it has a look. I'll say it has a feel. And it feels like a weight, whatever that shadow of weight that was present is not there. It feels like a release. It feels like the draining that was happening to the spiritual battery is no longer happening. The recharge is beginning. Because I don't think that healing has a look. Because sometimes healing can look really messy. Sometimes healing can look really peaceful and glued together. But the feeling of it, like you will know when someone you've connected to has released a burden. And that's the main thing that I look for. Like if you came in there feeling way down and heavy, I want to feel that lightness as time progresses.
Okay. Last but not least, in the music section, where can people find your music in case they want to reach out to you, or what can they contact you in case they want to reach out to you for a feature or whatever the case may be, or just to hear some of your music so they can get grounded? Where can they go to?
Well, they can find my music on SoundCloud if they want to listen to any of my previous work, and you would be looking up the name Symphony Black, and Symphony is spelled with an I at the end instead of a Y. If they want to reach out to me for anything, they can reach out to me at booktttheoracle@gmail.com. I'm not doing any features right now, but who knows what the future holds. But anything you need, far as like finding out about my services or anything, it's booktttheoracle@gmail.com.
Okay. All right. Now, let me make sure. Let's get into the community and safe spaces. What makes a space truly safe, not just labeled safe?
It's when people can occupy the same space and time and feel absolutely fearless. They are secure in themselves. They know who they are and they're not afraid to be who they are. And they can express themselves without a whole barrage of people or energy just coming down on them. That's what safety looks like, when you can just be you and not to worry about the noise, the distractions, the judgment. Like that's what it looks like.
Okay. How do you handle negative energy or disruption without lowering your frequency?
Good question. Because sometimes them frequencies done got lowered. Okay, I don't. When they went low, I went to hell. I'm just gonna be honest about it. Okay, it's hard. It's hard. Okay, so they done tried it a few times, especially on this internet. I'm like, why don't y'all just leave me alone? But when I really do ground myself and don't want to snap, crackle, and pop like a Rice Krispie treat, I'm like, I do it. I do the surrendering practice. Okay, I'm like, God, you know better than I do why this is happening. If there's any way I drop the ball, I'm sorry. But I really need it to be an intercession. I need my spiritual family and team to surround me. Please do not let me click this live button. Please don't let me make this phone call. Please let me go out in the street. Like, just keep me still. And then that's when the stillness happens. You have to just sit there and just, and don't know, like sometimes me being still scares people because they're like, you're not saying anything. Or I'm like, listen, it's either this, let me just be still, or I'm gonna start moving. If I start moving, that's not a good thing. I don't want to operate on that other side of the duality. I want to be peaceful in my alignment and chill. So it's a work because I'm still human, despite how spiritual I may be. But operating on the frequency of choosing peace versus your emotions is an ongoing practice for me. But I'm doing the work. I can tell you that.
Yes. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you that the going to hell part, I'm still like in this sector, they haven't seen the going to hell part. They seen the help your channel grow side of things, the calm, peaceful. I do my best to try not to revert back to the old me, revert back to taking people to hell and back. Okay. What boundaries were the hardest for you to set as a creator?
Because the thing is, when you become a content creator, like, forget just being in the chat, because even in the chat, like, people want access to you. But when you choose to be a content creator, once people get used to you being like a fixation, like everybody wants access to you. And that's one mistake I will say that I made. me wanting to be humble and not want to seem as if I look down on anyone. I've allowed the wrong people to have my time, my energy, to be on my phone. And that's the one thing you have to do. And it's unfortunate to say this, but not everybody that wants your attention wants to pay attention. Sometimes they just want what you have and want what you're building. If it's something small, like right now, like my channel's at what, 1,900 people? I'm still growing it. For some reason, when you get to like a certain woman, people get used to you. It's like, oh, I can do this too, and I can get things from her too. And it's like, I've helped a lot more people, period. But sometimes when people get what they want, they just disappear. They call themselves trying to badmouth you. And it's like, oh, it was all good when I was at the bottom of the barrel. Now that you see me ascending and rising, now you. So me personally, everybody can have access to me. And this year I made the declaration, like, I'm keeping my circle so small, it's damn near decimal point.
I feel you 1,000%. It was to the point where I was gonna say this whole content creating thing, because it was taking so much of me being who I'm not. I'm not a person that you can really play up in their face. Or the way I'll be seeing, like they can get very indignant, and I was always raised to combat disrespect with double the disrespect. So to calm down and really start helping and making sure everybody win per se, it's a lot. A lot of getting people in your space that in reality, a lot of these people I would never have around me in the real world. This is the God honest truth. Like, you wouldn't be. So for me to give you that time, but anyway, thank you for that, because Lord Jesus,
You're welcome.
yeah.
I was one of them. Like, sometimes I went lower than hell. I'm gonna be honest about that. Like, what? We're going to the grave. We're going to the grave. You must not want to be here. But I'm delivered, and God is still working on me. So
that's a fact. I have to say, we social media save. What responsibility do creators have when holding emotional and spiritual space?
Oh, that's a good one. Because a lot of people don't understand that responsibility. Sometimes when people get into this practice or this realm, they don't recognize that the same way they have access to your energy in that moment, you also have access to theirs. And I believe the greatest level of responsibility is to treat that energy with care. You don't utilize it as a moment to capitalize or to, get something from anyone. Your first and primary goal when you choose this practice is that you want to help people. And in the midst of that, also learn about yourself. You don't go into this with the idea that you're going to grab someone's energy and drain them for all that they have. Because I feel like, honestly, in this particular room that we're in, this practice, a lot of people like to gouge people of all their money and like drain them. And I'm like, you shouldn't do that. Now, should I possibly, escalate or elevate more of what I do? I should, but not to the point where you are literally holding on to people's energy for the sake of making a dollar off of them. You have to allow people to humbly want to be in your midst and to access your services and your power. But ultimately, you have to act as if their energy was your own. That's really what it boils down to.
Now, this next segment is for content creators or inspiring to be content creators. How do you stay consistent without burning out?
Listen, you gotta go with, well, in my case, I go with when I'm led. So as much it'll be great to say, hey, on Monday through Sunday, I'm gonna go live this day, that day. That may not always happen. So you have to go with when your vibration and your elevation is at the highest frequency. So let's say my live is scheduled for Tuesday. If I don't do it that Tuesday, well, let's see how Wednesday goes. But I ideally do it around the same time when I do. So I usually stick with like a 7, 8 o'clock live. I believe that you have to go with, looking at your analytics, looking to see when your audience is going to be really paying attention. But there may be some days that live that I want to do so bad may not happen because, hey, I might have had 2 clients that day that drained the hell out of me and I need to regroup. I don't have enough energy to give to 20, maybe 30 people tops and pour into them. I need to pour back into me after all that spiritual work I just did. So I have to go with when I'm led. But 7, 8 o'clock lives are usually the times I go on.
Okay. It says, what does consistency mean to you beyond just posting content?
Listen, you got to be consistent with everything in life. I don't care if it's your spiritual schedule, your work schedule, school schedule. You have to be willing to put that work in. And that requires you to want to be consistent. So it starts with intention first. And then from there, you can build your routine. But if you're not consistent and you don't really believe in what you're doing, it's not going to work. So honoring yourself is recognizing the strength and the capability that you have. And once you act on it, you go full throttle with it.
Okay. Have you ever questioned your path and what brought you back?
There was one moment where, and I'm going to try my best not to tear up saying this, but it's raw. But there was this one day where I felt like the whole world was just like everywhere I turned, something was coming at me. It was like a constant attack, and it was mind blowing to me because I'm like, I know when you choose this route, it doesn't come without the test to see if you're going to actually stick to the script. But it was just on this day where I felt tired, and I'm just like, it's like, this is happening. That I'm like, what am I supposed? And I'm just like, okay, I can't do this. And it was immediate where I got still, and I had God say to me, like, I'll never forget, like, the words that I heard when I closed my eyes. It was like, just be quiet. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to be quiet. And then at some point, I finally went to sleep. And I remember the dream that I had after that, and it explained to me what was going on. But it's just those moments where you know you're going to be tried, and you got to be willing to fight. And sometimes people think when you say you got to fight, it's physical. Nah, we're in spiritual warfare at all times. And sometimes it's going to come from the people that you love the most. And that's what was happening in that moment. It was people that I loved, people that I poured into, people that I cared about, that was just something. And I'm just like, when does it stop? But it did ease. And I had to really stick to the script of, again, being consistent. I had to get in my Bible. I had to get into prayer. I had to do that. So yeah.
Yeah, not
it's real.
I'm doing my best to stay focused. It happens. As a content creator, you're gonna have that. You're gonna have that time, that day, or that moment where it seems like everybody and everything is against you. And it happened with this movement. It happened with it was to a point where January 1 of this year, I was gonna say the hell with the Are You Locked In movement. That's how frustrated I was. That's how much anger they poured into, like, allowing people. Let me make sure I say this to y'all. I want to say this to everybody clearly. The individuals that complain about Are You Locked In is the ones who ain't fucking winning. Believe that. The ones who win, who got monetized, they have nothing to say negative about a bunch of people coming together to help each other grow. How can you be mad at that? Go sit in your, you know what? Again,
breathe. Come on, breathe. Ground.
Listen.
Take a breath.
Let's just say, man, the content creators that appreciate everything that was done or everything that helped them get to where they was at, I salute y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'm gonna still be in y'all corner 1,000%. No matter if I heard you say negative or positive, whatever the case may be. I'm a person of my word. My word was, whoever hashtag Are You Locked In, I'm gonna help you get monetized. Staying monetized, that's on y'all. Build your team. Go. But on that note, for all your growing tips, refer to the playlist that's set up. Because one-on-one coaching, I ain't got the I don't have the ability to stand that hurt anymore, to coach somebody on a one-on-one aspect, and then they think it's more than what it is. And then throw malicious things on your name. I ain't got that no more. So it's some playlists set up for y'all. Have at it. Those individuals who are new to the movement, I'm there. And I have other content creators that are willing to help you step by step get to where you would like to be. Let's get back to you, TiTi. Okay. Oh, why do you think community-driven creators are important right now?
Oh, we're definitely important because ultimately we are. Well, let me say this first of all, because it's kind of going to go in conjunction with what you just said. A lot of the content creators that are community driven and want to bring about unity and positive content and influence, they are not pushed as the other type of content is. So the combative content, the doxing content, the negativity, the arguing, the who did what with who, that kind of thing is very heavily pushed, especially when it comes to our people in our community. So I do believe that the reason why we are definitely super important is because they drown us out. They try to silence the ones that are trying to do something productive and uplifting, and everything else is given a siren. So when it comes to community building platforms, podcasts, channels, whatever, it really does take a village to bring it all together. And the more that people come together and push that, it kind of moves aside the negativity that's allowed to have relevance and prevalence in these spaces that we are in. But we are definitely needed to bring balance, to help even the score, to help establish understanding and, you know, good, warm, loving energy. We are definitely important and definitely needed, especially now.
Okay. What does alignment look like in the new year for you?
Alignment for me looks like doing what is necessary and anything else being an option. And when I say that, I'm going to be really specific. There's been a lot of times when, and I'm pretty sure you can relate to this, where we've taken on way more than we knew we could handle. And that interferes in our own progression and rising up from our own, you know, resistance. So alignment for me is recognizing when it's time to say no, when it's time to let go, and when it's time to let God. And then when that happens, that's when you'll notice that the things that are of immediate importance, when you focus on it, even if it's something like really big that you're doing, it's not going to drain you because you know your limits and you know that your power has limits and that God is not having you be out here to just pour into everybody and you not get nothing back. So definitely reciprocity is important to me as well, especially now. So that's what alignment looks like, knowing when it's time to stop, when it's time to put up a boundary, when it's time to say no, but knowing who you are in the midst of it all.
Absolutely. Now we're gonna get into, let me see, I'm looking at the time. Okay. Your business a little bit. The Galactic Tribe. What does the Galactic Tribe represent to you spiritually?
My beautiful alienated galactic tribe that I love so much. For me, it's like creating a family dynamic because, again, if one of us, you know, for example, somebody comes to my chat, say, you know, they had a loss in their family or they're having a rough time, I stop what I'm saying. And I'm like, everybody right now, drop prayer hands for this person or say happy birthday to this person because sometimes people do want to feel important. And that's what I like to do. Like, even if I'm going off about something, at some point, if somebody comes in and they're expressing something, I can say, you know, let me put that to the side for a second. Let's focus on what's important, making sure that someone that's going through something, someone that's enduring something, that we all work together to serve as support for them, even virtually. So that's what my Galactic Tribe is all about. Like when you come, like I said, you come to my channel, whatever you had going on in other space, don't bring that crap to me. We're here to support each other. We're here to learn and we're here to grow. And that's what it all boils down to. But that's what me and my tribe do. So shout out to my Galactic Alienated Soul Tribe. Well, I love all y'all.
How can people tell when they found the right community?
Oh, that's easy because you'll be at peace in it. I mean, and the things, don't get me wrong, some people find peace in chaos. I've seen it. But if you know you found where you need to be, you'll be at peace. You won't feel that unease. Right now, I'm personally in this space of where, like, I know there's certain places I can't be too long because my stomach start acting up. And that's one form of my intuition, is like your gut starts talking. And it doesn't be that like something's wrong. It's like, hey, you don't feel right. You might want to exit stage left on this one. And you got to know the difference between your nerves and your intuition. But you will know when you're in your right alignment, because it'll literally call to you. It'll be almost, I'm not gonna say addictive, but it's like something that feels like it pulls you in, like a magnetic attraction. And that can happen virtually. But me, it's like I may be able to send something maybe a few minutes, but after a while, once I feel like, okay, that's enough for me, I exit stage left, and I don't look back until the next episode.
Okay. What message do you have for someone watching this silently right now? Someone in the bushes.
First of all, you watching the bushes, why you ain't saying nothing? And the second thing I'm gonna say, why you ain't saying nothing? What you scared about? I'm not gonna do nothing to you. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. But if you are for the first time experiencing me and you don't know, like, you're just learning about me for the first time, I would say, listen, pay attention to what I make you feel. Don't worry about what this looks like. Pay attention to what I make you feel. If I make you feel peace, I make you feel happy, if you feel like I'm raw and I'm real, that's the truth of it. But if in any way, you don't know about me, just keep watching and just keep seeing what I do, and maybe you'll get a better understanding of me. But if you in them bushes, coming out and play, I ain't scared of y'all.
You ain't lying. It's a lot of people in the bushes right now. Enjoy. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. At least touch the like button while you're sitting in the bushes. Appreciate you. How do you want people to feel after leaving one of your lives?
I want them to feel, one, that I'm not the broom hopping witch and Jezebel they try to label me out to be. That's the first thing. Don't worry about what you don't worry about because what you see next to my name. But I want you to feel comfort. I want you to feel peaceful. I want you to know that you were heard, and that hopefully I was able to tap into something that you needed to hear, and that I was able to be guided in the direction of helping to facilitate, just bring you closer to your peace and your fulfillment and your healing and your balance. And I just hope you leave with that. I hope that you feel happy. Even when you're watching me cook, like, I hope that you understand how anything I do, whether spiritual, cooking, music, that's all love language energy. And I'm allowing y'all to have access to it so you can feel free to be yourself. So I just want people to feel free and liberated in their own existence when they leave me. There you go.
Before we get into this next part, which is your future and the legacy of TiTi The Oracle, do me a favor, y'all. So a wise content creator once taught me that Purple Hearts is signified one of the highest honors you can give in the military. So as a content creator, Purple Hearts is the highest honor to give to someone doing content. So if y'all could drop some Purple Hearts in the chat for our great content creating family member. TiTi is now family. This is by far someone who helped me along this journey beyond helped me get grounded when I was in war mode. So thank you, TiTi. Appreciate you.
I'm glad I could.
Yeah. You stopped unknowingly. You stopped a lot of unnecessary bloodshed. I'll say that unknowingly, unbeknownst to you. Seeing it helped ground me. Put it that way. Okay, so let's get into your future a little bit. What's next for TiTi The Oracle?
Well, some things I can't say, but one thing I can say is that I will be releasing my third book this month. It'll be toward the end of the month, because so far last year I found out how to self-publish myself virtually, and I released 2 books. So I'm going to be releasing a third one, and I can tell y'all what it's going to be about. So the third book, since we're going into, once we get the end of January, going into February, we all know that February is the love month. So we're going to be having a book that's dedicated to understanding different types of relationships, because some people think it's just soulmates and twin flames and stuff like that. I'm like, no, it's a little bit more than that, because sometimes you know when it's time to break a cord or whatever that is. So there will be a book dedicated to that that's going to be released later this month for those that want to know what kind of relationship you may be or were intertwined in. And then from there, you can do whatever you need to either strengthen it or, cut the cord, whatever that is. So, but definitely putting out more books, continue to work very closely, looking for new clients, because I'm always open to helping anyone that needs it. Music will definitely be in the future. I won't say the near future, but there will be more stuff that comes out eventually. And ultimately, it's just for me to grow and evolve as a woman and just focusing on what's important so that I can continue to pour into myself first and foremost. And then from there, being able to help people pour into themselves. So that way I ain't always got to be the one to do it.
Okay.
And grow my channel, of course.
Well, let me start right here. If y'all not tapped in with TiTi, please do so. Her link is in the chat. Make sure y'all tap in with TiTi The Oracle. She's also in the Are You Locked In group chat on IG, so y'all could tap in with her there. Follow on IG. Run into her channel. Let her know, man. We appreciate her so much. Your books. See, one thing from one author to another, a lot of times we don't talk about our books enough. The fact that you wrote multiple books is I'm on my second book now, but where can people find your books? If they're like myself and they want autographed copies of your book, how can they get that in place?
Yeah, because you went to some special. I'm like, all right, well, here we go.
I need autograph. Listen, I respect the craft. So, when you're a fan, if you see somebody a fan, if you want, they order, you know what I mean? Before you go ahead and blow up and forget all, listen, at least I knew, I was here from day one. So, where can people find your books?
So if y'all want to purchase my books, I do it through a website called PayHip, and that's payhip.com/TiTi The Mystic Oracle. Right now, I have 2 books that are up there. The first one that I released, which actually was the one that was the icebreaker to people probably understand what it is that I do, is called When Biblical and Spiritual Align by TiTi The Mystic Oracle. And that book is connecting the bridge between biblical understanding, recognizing how even moon phases and alignment cosmically tie into certain biblical events and practices and customs, and then how you can incorporate that into your spiritual practices and not feel bad about it. Because again, people seem to think when you pull out some card, like, oh, she's a witch, I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, I'm not that, honey. And if you did your research, you would realize that a lot of what I talk about doing is stuff that brought us out of a lot of oppression and heaviness and a lot of things. So that was the first book. And there's a lot of tips, even herbal references and things that you guys can create to serve as intention-based factors in your spiritual practice. And then the second book is called The Gift in Grief. And I released that around the holidays because I know a lot of times when we go through the holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, when you miss people that have passed on, it hits you in a certain way. But also people need to understand that you don't have to necessarily just grieve over people who have passed on. You can grieve past versions of yourself. You can grieve relationships. You can grieve situations you've endured. And I give tools and suggestions and reflective questions into how you can reshape the way you look at grief and finding the gifts that come after that storm has passed. So those are the 2 books that I've put out. They're virtual only. So basically, when you go on the site, you'll have a digital thing that gives you option to download. Now, if you are like Chip and you want a personalized, dedication, you will have to email me. And then from there, I'll email you that personalized copy back to you. It'll have a note dedicated just for you. And that's just how that goes.
Appreciate you cold-heartedly. And that's for anybody, any authors out there. I'm a firm believer in, if I support you, I'm going to support you all the way. So I will copy our books. I will read your books. I will watch your content, so on and so forth. The minute I sub to you, this is me personally, I feel obligated to help your cause. If I don't feel that I align with your cause, then I'm not subbing to you. So if I'm not sub to you, that is why. I just don't feel like I'm aligned with your cause, and I don't. Having a dead sub hurts your channel more than having period. You rather not have me there than to have me there sitting there taking up space and having the algorithm look at you crazy. You got 1,000 people but can't get 200 views on a video. We'll leave that there. But we're coming up on the end. In closing, we almost an hour. Let me ask you this final question. If you could leave the Galactic Tribe with one message going into this new year, what would it be?
Oh, I had to think real quick before I said it, but to my tribe, as we head into this year of the horse, after coming out of the year of the snake, where you had to part ways and shed anything that did not serve your highest good and the purpose of your timeline, please understand that we are now in the season of accelerated motion. Everything is picking up speed. Keep up with the race and slow down when you need to.
Man, powerful. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the question. Anybody that have any questions for TiTi, anything you'd like to know more, drop it in the comment section. We'll pull it up. As for this right here, this is one of my coworkers I was telling you about. No, Kevin, I'm not feeling good. Do it look like I'm feeling good? I'm sitting here, my eyes halfway closed. I'm gonna make sure. See, he want. Let me give him some special attention, y'all. Y'all shout out to Kevin, my wonderful coworker. You know, we're gonna make sure that we announce him on live to let him know that hell no, I ain't feeling good. Chances I probably won't make it tomorrow. I'm sitting here holding my breath, trying not to fart so I don't shit on myself. And you got the nerve to come in here and ask him, am I feeling good? No, I wasn't feeling good yesterday. Wasn't feeling good the day before that. And I ain't feeling good now. But I'm here because a lot of people needed this. So thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you for pulling up. Hopefully you tap that like button while you're in there. But, you know, I love my coworkers, man. You're just sitting there, am I feeling good? Do it look like I'm feeling good? My eyes are droopy. I look like I'm hell on at it.
Don't BS.
Moving and squirming. Yeah, they watching, man. Listen. In the bushes. You should have stayed your ass in the bushes with your comments. But he gonna tell the boss, y'all. Let me stop. Kevin, we love you, buddy. You know, don't go share this to the boss. Don't go FaceTime him. Let me see. Kevin, I'm gonna leave him right here. Kevin, that's family, y'all. You know, don't let me welcome him to the community. Kevin's an all right guy with me. Love him to death. Well, on any note, man, listen. Any questions for TiTi, y'all? If y'all got any questions for her, she can be found in the Are You Locked In group chat on IG. So if you're in that group, you can reach out to TiTi The Oracle, ask any questions, so on and so forth, or follow her on her personal IG page. I'm quite sure her link for her page is in the chat somewhere. We'll also throw her link in the description of this particular video. We kind of did TiTi a grave disservice because normally anybody who comes up for the magazine, right, in prior episodes, I would do a special presentation and show. Because I wasn't feeling well, I didn't get a chance to prepare all that, and I do apologize. But you just know that you have something special coming from the team to you, courtesy of the Are You Locked In team per se. Everybody who's still waiting for their graduation diplomas. I've been ill, so it's coming. Just know what, we only a couple days in the year. It's coming. It'll be on its way soon. But yeah, as far as Are You Locked In is concerned, this is going to be the content. It's going to be me interviewing the other content creators and putting them on a platform where they can be seen and shout their channel out to more individuals. Hopefully y'all all gain a whole bunch of Elevated said he never got his shirt. Elevated, you're absolutely correct, my brother. Shoot, Tiff just got her shirt. You know, I do apologize. I got the size. I got your shirt sitting here too, matter of fact. Hit me on IG or hit me up and I'll send you your shirt out ASAP. I definitely have your shirt ready. Let me see. Stay safe and both y'all feel better. Tiff slow and you know. Man, I appreciate that, man. See, you know, that's what it is. They just want me to come back to work. I won't be there tomorrow, though, because I ain't feeling good. I still ain't feeling good. And, you know, it might take me till Monday to feel better. I might need, you know, some weekend rest. But we'll see. Let me see. We've been up for an hour, TiTi. A whole hour? Oh, TiTi.
To answer that question on the screen,
which question?
No, I don't, brother. I don't have any hard copies, and you know I don't. I digitally operating right now. When I can get to make hard copies, when I can invest that kind of money on, I will do it. Now, I will print it for people if they want me to, but you're going to have to pay me to print it. But I don't have any hard copies. It's all digital. It's all digital.
So for those individuals that it's just the resources. You can actually go on KDP, Amazon KDP, and it will print copies of your book for you. Just send them your what you call it number, your MSN number, I think it is. That number that they give you for your barcode, and they'll copies off, and you can send people author copies or hard copies or paperback, and they'll let you know. They'll take a percentage off, but
yeah,
it's still, you know, they'll ship it out for you and all that other good stuff. Nice packaging, so you can get some hard copies of your book for free without your pocket. So KDP, that's for anybody that ever wrote a book. Be on the lookout. We have a coloring book on its way, coloring activity book that I'm dropping very, very soon. Yeah, so the kids, y'all can have something to cover. This Saturday, we back to giving away food. We'll be doing a food drive at Mount Zion Church. That's out in the Towson. If you're in the Maryland area, come get yourself some free food, courtesy of Mount Zion, the Maryland Food Bank, All You Locked In, UWL, and everybody else who contributed to that venture. We appreciate y'all. And if anybody is ever hurting for food, clothing, shelter, reach out. If I can't personally do it from my pocket, I will send you the organizations that can. Just reach out, man. You don't have to struggle alone. I'm not rich, but I have great resources, and you know that is a beautiful thing. So D Shep, you know, we need you on the magazine, Playboy. You know, you've been doing music long enough. We're gonna get you up on the magazine. You know, D Shep, we been following your career per se. So, you know, tap in. I'll tap in with you on IG or whatever. New York Nikki, salute. Let me run through. Listen, it was so many of y'all that came through, and I don't want anybody, because I know content creators, they be real funny. If they come to your chat and you don't shout them out personally, they feel like it's a great decision. So let me give y'all your personal shout outs for this past the next 15 minutes or so. Let me go all the way back to the beginning. Okay. Okay. So New York Nikki, salute. The Boss Way, that's who gave us wonderful music. Annette, Harry Jean Annette, awesome artist. And she has an awesome channel over there. Y'all go check out. Trini, salute, man. Trini is up and coming on this whole content creating thing. We appreciate you. Appreciate you for pulling up. Let's see. Being Money. another content creator on the rise. She's doing her thing. You know, welcome back to content creator because I know she took a break for a little while. And we fully support you 1000%. We there for you. Let's see. Jaden, salute, man. Appreciate you taking your time to pull up. Definitely appreciate everything you're doing, not only for the community, but outside the community. Just keep up the good work. Let's see. Elevated Chills, you already know Elevated, my right hand. That's somebody who led me to this sector from the dirty sector. I shot him out, plugged me in with the Are You Locked In movement and the rest of the system. Shout out to Hustle Man. Hustle Man is behind the scene, the architect behind a lot of things you see in the quality of the camera, the sound of the microphone, this wonderful custom-made jewelry. You know, shout out to Hustle Man. Yes, Hustle Man. Yeah. Listen, it's awesome work. And you know, the help me get into the algorithm the correct way. Let's see. Oh wait. Sexy J, if y'all know that's his family, that's somebody who's been around me from the Mar Type days. That's gonna always be family. That's the first family that I was shooting with when I was in the dirty sector. Shout out to Velo and all of them. They already by far, you know, I'm not wavering. You know, whatever y'all issues with, whatever the issues is with them and that team, because my name was associated, y'all already know how that go. So let's see. Oh, shout out to James, runs an awesome channel over there. Is by far one of the content creators that actually does content that we can use. I've learned so much off of her content. It's been amazing. I only know her for a short period of time, but she came into the family headstrong and definitely appreciate everything that you're teaching and helping with your channel over there. Shout out to my brethren Barry. You know, salute. Listen, anytime I get somebody from the islands, man, that is connected to my roots, salute. You know, great content creator, somebody who, again, go over there, watch his content. That is by far, that's family, y'all. If I'm not mistaken, I don't see her in here, but shout out to Journey. See, because of Journey, tapped me back in with my the Jamaican culture in me and so on and so forth. And me and Journey are going to have the next sound clash. We're going to have a sound clash on this platform. She got some tunes, some dubs, and she's going to represent for the women. And we are going to defend the house. So it's going to be a fun star-studded event. Y'all be on the lookout for that. It's coming real soon. Let's see. Hopefully I don't forget nobody. Ply, salute. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. We definitely appreciate you. No doubt. You see that's okay. Listen. They came in full support, and we appreciate them. You know, sometimes we be doing content and we be forgetting to shout out the people who took their time. Let me make sure I say this name correctly. DB236, or is it the B? We're gonna say the B because the B sounds more the B. Salute to you. Appreciate you for pulling up. We definitely appreciate you for coming through. Zoe Madden, well, 269. He already know that's my right hand. That's the mod of all mods. That's he probably modding 13 channels right now. That's doing phenomenal numbers, and he's one that you can turn to again if you are looking for high quality intros and banners and things of that nature. Your avatars, so on and so forth. Reach out to 269. Zoe Madden does music too. Zoe Madden is a gamer. Zoe Madden is in the metaverse with us. Shout out to the metaverse. If y'all are not tapped into the metaverse, me, Hustle, we're in the metaverse acting a fool. Come on over to the metaverse. There's bars over there. There's pool tables. There's snowball fight. Come on to the metaverse. Create your avatar. And come have some fun and do you some content over there. We've got a podcast over there. It's y'all just gotta come and see. Tanja, salute that wholeheartedly. That's another individual who helped ground me from day one since I met her. Always been a stand-up person for the cause. We appreciate you, Tanja. Thank you for coming through. DGR, I know I shouted them out early, but again, when it came to that sector, you know, you had the China Brims, you got the Harlem Legends. I can't not shout them out. I can't not shout out the 050 Bucks, the 050 Cannon, the damn, what's I don't want to say her name. Shout out to the entire 050 movement because you know, RIP my good friend, my good buddy, Dread Alcompa, led me to the dark side, and we just been having fun and turning up, and now I'm over here with y'all. But DGR is the intro guard. If y'all want some fire intros, tap into DGR. Is the intro guard, and he's a music producer, so on and so forth. Go get y'all some beats, all that other good fire stuff from DGR. Let's see. I shot it all. Listen, shout out to Monique. Monique Poe is another. First, she was a loyal supporter. Then she started doing content, y'all. Now she has her merch. Go tap in with Monique and go grab some of her merch. She does these fire baskets. They are. Y'all just gotta go see for yourself. Tap in with Monique Poe. Let her know I sent y'all. Let's see. Dang. Okay. Oh, Dr. Ninja Turtle. Shout out to Dr. Ninja Turtle. Listen, anybody that got doctor in their name, y'all just know, go tap in. You know, that's years of schooling. That's Dr. Ninja Turtle is phenomenal with finances. That's somebody that, believe it or not, that I chopped up with, who's also supportive behind the scenes. So a lot of the jobs I did and so on and so forth have reached out, you know, if I needed any help or needed any assistance, and sent resources to make sure we could pull those events off. Shout out to Dr. Ninja Turtle. Go tap in with him. He's on the rise, and we fully support you, Dr. Ninja Turtle, just like you support us. Appreciate you. Let's see. Hopefully, I'm not forget. Shout out to Benito. Benito again was another one of the shooters with me over there when we was in Mob Ties. That's family. You know, throw them smokes in them smoke in a chat for me, because we was smoking it up over there with Velo and them, man. Me, Benito, it was a host of us that was for the team. Same thing with Top Shots. Top Shots, my yardie, my brethren, one of the biggest trolls turned content creators ever. Will cuss you out in a minute, but does great content, is a gamer, funny as I don't know what. That's the home team. And we'll shoot with you. If Top Shot, if you and him go down the alley and it's just y'all two, you safe, because he not gonna run away. He gonna shoot with you. Man, listen, shout out to Top Shot, man. Y'all one-on-one y'all channel. Trust me. The Grants.
That's my girl, Adrian. Shout out to my girl. Thank you for coming.
Listen, we appreciate you just because you family with TiTi, so that means you family with us. We appreciate you. We're gonna get on over to your channel, watch some of your content, all of that good stuff. If you're not doing content, you're just an avid supporter, we still gonna come and support you anyway. That's how we give it up. So let me see. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anybody. Oh, the Beautifully Uncovered does great content. Does a lot of fitness. Went over to her channel. Her spouse, they are a thing. It's a thing to watch over there. Get on over there if you want to see good, black, wholesome love. Get over to her channel. Very funny, very cool individual, family, and we appreciate her. Let's see. I Am Lafita. Is Miss Lafita. We're gonna call her Miss Lafita. By far, the leap that she took from being a supporter to her own content creator, now is monetized, was a willing listener who listened. If you gave advice on, hey, do this, she listened, and now her channel is monetized. Period. End the story. So for all of those who be like, well, why are you always going over there? Why are you showing what? Because she listens. She's coachable. And she's growing her own team. That's it. And she don't care about what nobody else doing. She got a bubble around her team, and I'm so proud of her, man. Salute. Again, let me see. My guy Stash Cash, man. You know, the New York band, the homie. Listen, Stash Cash is family, y'all. Y'all get on over there. Monetized now. Was the first recipient of the belt. You know, he wanted the belt when he got monetized, so he received the Are You Locked In belt. Salute to him, man. And from vlogging to content to whatever he's doing, he got his hand in a frenzy, and it's working. Keep doing what you're doing, Stash. We got you 100%, man. Let's see. James Money, salute. Appreciate you for pulling up. I need to get over to your channel. I haven't really watched a lot of your content, but hey, salute to you. Appreciate you for coming through, passing through, showing some love, commenting, and all that good stuff, man. Let's see. Cali, salute. Cali, of course, as y'all can see from the picture, into calisthenics, doing this thing. Y'all going over, check his channel out, man. Is a loyal supporter. It's somebody who, if he ride with you, he ride with you. If he don't ride with you, he don't ride with you. It is what it is. But so far, so good. Keep doing what you're doing, man. We appreciate you for pulling up. Skin and Bone. That's another one of the shooters that was over there with me and Velo on them. A shooter. Somebody who I know in real life who actually came to my event, just like DGR, and I seen face to face. Was able to interact with them face to face. You know, when people come outside of this YouTube world and you face to face with them and you see the stand-up individuals they are, I could do nothing else but salute them. So salute the Skin. Again, a loyal supporter. Hopefully he start doing some content soon, but as of right now, just a loyal supporter. And once he ride with you, man. Let me see. Okay. Hopefully I ain't forgetting nobody, man. I did Tanja, right? Yeah, I did this. Did that version. If I forgot, cannot forget. Shout out to Crystal's World. Crystal's World, that's what I call it. That's what our channel name is. Crystal World is by far monetized fully. Drop content regularly. One of the individuals who will let you know right up front, like I'm not no vlog. She drops straight content. It is funny. It is raw. It is truthful. And she loves over her community. Shout out to the CGs. Be on the lookout for Crystal's merch. I know that's on his way, but Crystal by far is another one of the content creators that I a super huge fan of. Let's see. Let's see. Get all them. Almost finished. Let me see. Did I do him? Yeah, I don't want to say it like that. That sounds kind of crazy. Shout out to Trinity Cruz. Trinity Cruz is another individual that by far holds me down. Chat. We mauled on several other channels with each other. Family. Get on over there, watch his content. Let them know I sent you. Shout out to Trinity, man. The whole Trinity myself. Okay. I'm coming closer to the end. Shout out to Allison Mapp, another individual who I've met throughout this whole Are You Locked In journey. I think she's fully monetized now. Anyway, she's monetized, getting to the bag, does great content. An individual who I like her content. Go on over there and check out Allison Mapp. Let her know I sent you. Let's see. Caress Raw does awesome content. You know, again, back to the my Caribbean roots. She's over there with our Journey. So when they come, I know they come in the whole squad from Journey crew. I know they're gonna come represent for her. But Caress, we appreciate you as an individual content creator. The content you do is awesome. We love everything about you. Keep up the good work. Bless up and all that good stuff. And hopefully, you know, come clash time, you know, it's going to be all peace and love before we finish. Sister Safiatu. Now, it took me several years to learn how to say her name correctly. Shout out to Sister Safiatu and her wonderful family and the wonderful content that she dropped. She is by far.
That's my girl. Where's she at?
That's your family? Oh, listen. See,
that's my extended family. Where's she at? I ain't see her. Oh.
Yeah, so yeah. So
yeah, that's my girl. Hey, Sophie, she was here.
This is a small world.
Like that's why she's one of my. When I first started this channel that I'm on now, she was one of the first people that was like coming, supporting everything. That's my girl. She was one of my clients too.
Sister Safiatu, by far, her quotes and daily things that she dropped into the algorithm is by far phenomenal. Go check out, y'all. Let me see.
Oh, Sunny's here. Hey, y'all. Look at you.
Man, listen, we appreciate her so much. She's doing her numbers. She's running her channel. She's starting to be a lot more consistent, which I love. We behind you 1,000% all the way to monetize. Let's get it. We with you. Y'all drop y'all links. You know, it's exclamation lock. It's scrolling across the board on the screen. Drop your links. I have no problem with y'all dropping your links. Let me see. Let me see if I don't forget anybody. Make sure I don't forget anybody. Everybody saying what's up to each other. Da, da, da. I know. I don't want y'all to kill me now. I want y'all to be like, well, I came over there. You ain't say nothing to me. No. I was extending this live just to make sure that I shout out wholeheartedly because, you know. Shout out to Sister Ty. Sister Ty. By far, the chocolate PhD. Ain't like I told you, everybody was docking their name.
That's my girl too.
Shout out to Ty for now. Listen, I like her content. It might be a little too much for some of y'all, but going over there, check Ty out. By far, she's doing the daggone thing, man. We appreciate it. Appreciate you, Ty.
I love her down.
No doubt. That's family.
I love her.
Okay. Here's another one. Here's somebody who was actually one of my coaches. Elevated me to the whole. I missed a lot of classes on the OBS training and so on and so forth, but came in the door, learned quickly, adapted. Now she's monetized, fully monetized. Shout her out. We appreciate everything you do, and I appreciate how you're taking the jewels and teaching other people along. And just get on over to listen. As far as creating like moving avatars and stuff like that, I learned it from me too. So if y'all want to know how to get your avatar to dance and wiggle and shake and twerk, shout out to me too. And I'm quite sure everybody in the room probably know me too. But if you don't, tap in with her. Let's see. I don't see her here, but shout out to Bambi Palermo. Bambi Palermo actually took my my book and made it into an animated cartoon series. So I shot it for free. Shout out to Bambi. Bambi by far came in. She was on the verge of giving up on this whole content creating thing. Stuck to her niche. Is now monetized, running crazy numbers. Bambi Palermo. If one of y'all could drop her link in the chat for me, I greatly appreciate it. That's somebody who, by far, anybody that do, I lost my mother too. So, seeing your mother in them little cartoon, that did everything for me. Let's see. Okay. This wonderful young lady here, Miss Boss Lady. Miss Boss Lady went from being loyal supporter to running her channel to stopping to coming back to run her channel and is on a tear right now. She's over there in the metaverse with us, funding it. Get on over, watch her content. Drops real educational, spiritually guided content. So shout out to the Boss Lady. We appreciate you. That's family. And she definitely locked in. Let's see. Hopefully I ain't forget. If I forgot you, listen, just shout out to Trisha Nicole. Trisha Nicole is another individual who was wavering. I don't know if I could do this. She put it together her way. She built her channel, is now monetized, and is running great numbers. Get on over there. It's a fun time over there. Y'all just gotta go see. Shout out to Trisha Nicole, and we appreciate you. She definitely will always be locked in, no matter. I don't care what she's doing. She locked in. All right. As y'all know, Kevin, that's my coworker. Shout out to Kevin and his wonderful wife and wife to be and all that other good stuff. And don't go tell his boss on me, boy. Just keep it cordial. Let's see. Am I forgetting anybody? If y'all didn't hear me say your name, put a one in the chat. Okay. Shout out to D Shep. Again, D Shep is somebody who I've seen through passing. Was running with a couple of content creators that was doing music and so on and so forth. And I wound up, I think, catching like some of the battle raps and stuff that they was doing over there. Shout out to D Shep. That's not D Shep.
That's not that one. That's a different one. That's not the same one. That's not the same one.
Shout out to this D Shep. He came over here to support, and we're gonna fully support him back. Okay. D Shep, listen, appreciate you for standing up. Damn, I'm giving you accolades and shit. You ain't no battle rapper. Anyway, D Shep, go check his channel out, y'all. I'm quite sure we're
Now, if he got a secret life I don't know about, he better tell me, like, when you was battle rapping, because you didn't know I did.
Oh, me too. You definitely getting your diploma. Anybody who got monetized in 2025 that was that ever hashtag are you locked in, you got a diploma. Period. Y'all, no matter what. Class of 2026, they'll get their diplomas in 2026, but yeah, y'all did that. No, despite all the things that were said about us, despite all the people that was being bullied and we were so cold, taken advantage of, and so on and so forth, everybody still managed to get monetized, and we appreciate them. Troc, salute, fam. It's been a minute. I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays, but Troc is the home team, man. Go check Troc out. Last I checked, he was doing content as far as gaming, truck driving on the gaming system. Troc is another true shooter. I think I met him through Bambi and them too. But yeah, Troc is good people, man. Go check his channel out. so on and so forth. Let's see.
Well, Chip, it's actually getting close to the time for me to take my good old nighttime medication. So
look at R. Henny. R. Henny, salute. Appreciate you for pulling up. You know, anybody come from the other sector over here, I appreciate it. Because you know it's hard to sit through good content. But TiTi, go ahead. I'm gonna shout the rest of these people out.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. Salute to everybody I know and everybody I don't know. Thank you for giving me some time to occupy your space and just check out my channel support. And thank y'all again. It's been wonderful.
No doubt, TiTi. Oh, Craig says
blessings to you.
Salute to Craig on his new channel. You know, that's my childhood. That's family. He's from my childhood. He's from around the way, so on and so forth. He's doing content now. Go check his channel out. And this is backup page. Okay. Listen, we're gonna support you, buddy. Salute to my homegirl Sony. Sony is another true dedicated individual. Love the content that you're doing right now. 1000% supportive. She was over there with me with the Velo and the whole, you know, we were shooters over there. And she always held it and stood firm. So shout out to her. Shout out to my brother, good brother Andrew. Andrew, appreciate you pulling up. Man, appreciate everything you do, man. You by far from the time I met you, always been a sturdy individual, and we appreciate you. Let's see. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anybody. If I forgot you, don't charge it to the time constituents. Let me see. No, I think I got everybody. Let me see. All right. Yeah. So on that note, as Sony said, 2L sky high, man. Y'all be the best you could possibly be. Let me play a song leaving on the way up out of here. And I don't know, man. Y'all want to hear some tunes? What y'all want to hear? Let's go this route.
To all the strong moms in the chat, to all the faithful dads in the chat, I'm just happy you are here. There's nothing like having strength and faithfulness on your team. Team, are you locked in? We got growth pouring out our veins, and we got love for the
we moving as a unit, everybody putting work, every comment, every stream, we lifting up the word, Chip, low 7-5 at the front of the line, guiding every single step while we rise and shine, from the moms holding families and still tapping in, to the dads going hard just to see us win, from beginners to vets, to the ones on the climb, we got passion in the rhythm and the hustle and the rhyme, we celebrate the grind, late nights, big dreams, turn struggle into purpose, now we glow in the streams, when the views seem low, we just tighten the scene, cause success hit different when you ride with a team. Are you locked in? Yeah, we locked in strong. We've been building up a family, united and long. Growth in our blood, love in our song. Team, are you locked in? We've been winning all along. Dance the night away, let the rhythm ignite. Got a beat of a lifetime that'll carry the night. If you're down for the grind, step into the light. Are you locked in? Let's take that flight. We got creators in the chat with that all-day fire. Some partially monetized, some risen high. Every milestone earned, every victory shared. A community of hearts showing up cause we care. Strong mom dropping gems, faithful dads bringing truth. Young kings, young queens spreading wisdom to the youth. We don't move out of ego, now we move to uplift. Every shout out, every lesson is a powerful gift. We vibe and we rise and we break in the mold, turning stories into gold like the legends foretold. And when the beat kick in, it's a spiritual thing. It's the sound of the movement that the whole world will sing. Are you locked in? Let these words be spoken. Are you locked in? We ain't just a group. Are you locked in? We a force, we a tribe. Are you locked in? We the ones who show up, who rise up, who never fold. Yeah. Chip low 7-5, leading with heart. But every one of us plays a part. This is more than content. This is culture. This is growth. This is growth. This is love. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Are you locked in? Yeah, we locked in strong. We've been building up a family, united and low in our blood, love in our song. Team, are you locked in? We've been winning all along. Dance the night away, let the rhythm ignite. Got a beat of a lifetime that'll carry the night. If you're down for the grind, step into the light. Are you locked in? Let's take that flight. To the moms, to the dads, to the whole family, we thank you. Team, are you locked in forever? Let the world hear us. Let the charts fear us. Cause we taking over the AI world, one song at a time.
On that note, y'all be the best you that you could possibly be. And I see each and every single one of y'all at the top. Salute.